Right, so I have created a little oh, your timing was just right, your dinner was ready. Yeah, I've had mine now. Right, let me just change this. 04 shapes. I think that's it. Right, does that? No, it doesn't. Of course, I need these two, don't I? Well, you'll know this anyway. You'll know this. Right, that should now. There we go. That does it. You had bangers and mash. Oh, I didn't. I had proper roast. Proper roast. Well, it looks like it's just me and thee. CB Meeks is gone. Or is he? Are you still here, mate? Because Twitch says there's only one viewer. I should forget about looking at that. Right. So, how do we get that render to be on screen? Yeah, I've got the renderer there. So that should bring me a square up, shouldn't it? Aha! Yes, there we go. Right, so we've got it to bring up a screen. Right, so thinking asteroids. That was the thing. I can't remember if I put... Is asteroids in my GitHub? Yeah, myriads there. Pi hunchback, pi template, pi aconoids. Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. Right, I'll have to do something about that. So, like with asteroids, we're going to try and create some shapes, yeah? But using what we've known, what we've just learnt, yeah? So I said before, think about how you would work out the shapes. In classes, yeah, and how you would structure your, I would say, points, your shapes. I hope you have an idea. Hey, Mrs. OSK, no notification. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I bet you'll get it in about an hour when I finish because I'll be watching you. So you've got to think, right, I want to put a shape on the screen, but I've got to have the structure in place first. So, the way I would do it is I would, oops, wrong place. I would create a class, and I would call it point. Now, why would I call it point? Because I was thinking about this, right? If you're going to be creating a class tree to represent all the different shapes that you could possibly do, what's the atomic class that you would do? What's the atomic class that you would do? And the first one is a point, yeah? One dot, put one dot, and then everything derives on that, right? Because one dot is just one XY point, yeah? And you want to draw, if you want to draw a dot, you've got to be able to do that. So that was my first class, right? So in that class, I would have I'd have some private things. So we're going to have integers for the XY. So integer x point, we'll set it at 0, and int y point set to 0. So we initialize it. Now, do I want to expose x and y? Possibly not. Possibly not. But we can always do things later on. Right, public. Oops. So we need to create a constructor, and as always, you've got to create a default structure. Hello. Yes, it's a Patreon member subject. So I'm learning C++ as well. Yeah, you're trying to. I'm learning C++ as well. It's been 20 odd years since I last touched it, and so I'm trying to get back into it. So we need the default constructor, which is basically create me an object but put nothing in it. Yeah. But also I'm going to be doing this. You are learning OP in C++. What's C++ good for? Well, C++ is one of the languages for programming the Pico, the microcontrollers, the Arduino, all that series. And also there is a C++ compiler for the Commodore 64 which generates 6502 code, which is ultimately where we're going to be going. But primarily, it's used for microcontrollers, and and we're doing it for the hell of it because everybody says it's very difficult to learn. C++, the only reason people say C++ is useless, and don't get me wrong, certain people on these streams will agree with what I'm about to say, it's not very user friendly, right? You have to set everything up. If you don't have anything set up, you could be generating errors for years and years and years and not knowing what the problem is. You know, that's where Microsoft, you know, when you use C++ in Visual Studio, they do that all for you. You press the run button, it does it. That's half the fun. It's very frustrating, CB Meeks. I tell you, very frustrating. Yeah, it may be half the fun, but it's incredibly frustrating. But, you know, there is still there is still a reason for C++, especially in the microcontroller arena, because not every microcontroller can run MicroPython, but C++ always compiles down to machine code. And that is one of the reasons why we're doing this as a patron. But we use C++ combined with C# and .NET. Yes, you can do. C++, DLLs and all that, all the linked libraries and stuff like that. Yeah, I have no argument with that. I'm a C# and .NET developer, as well as other languages, Apex, JS, Node.js and a few others. C++ I learned when I was at university and then promptly forgot when I left. So getting back into it. So this is just to try and explain to people how we can do these sort of things. Right, so I've created another constructor, and this one will allow us to set the X and Y point of the object. Yeah. Now, I'm just thinking, do we need anything else? I'm not gonna put anything else in there, except I'm going to create a draw function, and that function is going to draw the point. Now, excuse me. Now, SDL draw. Is there an SDL draw? Let's see if I can find the... Here we go. Is there an SDL draw? Draw point. Here we go. So that's looking for the render and the X and Y. Oh, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. Right. Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? Yes. I forgot about that. I'm going to have to tell what the renderer is, aren't we? Got to tell it what the renderer is, and we're going to be passing in a pointer to the renderer. You've just got yourself an nanoboid, yes. Why? I don't know. It got added to your collection. You get carried away, mate, buying all these little gadgets. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Why is that not right? Oh, it's, I must have spelt it wrong. Did I spell it wrong? As your right, you're using C++, .NET Sharp, .NET C Sharp, Blazor. No, you're not mad. No, not bad. Not mad at all. Why is that not liking that? Incomplete type is not allowed. Really? What? Why are you not liking that? Or am I missing a bracket somewhere? As far as I know, you can, but I don't use GitHub for GitHub for Visual Studio. Is it an ampersand for a reference? No, that's not right. What there? That still doesn't like it. Oh, maybe it's because of that.
Hello, John here.
Or maybe
Thank
not.
you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Who's just followed? That's not happy. Right, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat because my, Gary's going to shout at me now. I'm going to cheat. Where is it? There. It's SDL balls. Oh, I thought Nico was moving then. Right, let's have a look. Draw. So he's putting SDL star. SDL render star. So why is that not liking it? It likes it there. I must have done something stupid. Oh, maybe it's because of that. There we go. Expected identifier. Oh. I will leave that. I did! I did! Oh, it's still not liking it, is it? What is going on? Right. Let's see. Let's just put something in there. Why is that? But that is the type. Why is it saying it's a type point? I don't get that. Oh, look at that. It was a missing semicolon. Would you believe it? A missing semicolon. Oh dear. Ugh. C++. Who loves it? Anyway. Missing semicolon. Ugh. Right. So we need to draw. Now. Draw. Is. So we are doing. SDL render draw point renderer comma x comma y. Oh no, not x comma y, it's x point comma y point. Just make sure that that's right. Oops, not in there. In there. Yep, that should be right. Alright, CB, see you later. Now, we need... what should we call it? What should we call it? Oh, we'll just call it renderer. Right. That should do that. And that should work. So this is now a class that will put a point on the screen. So if we go then in here and create ourselves a point. So we're sending in renderer and we've made it what, 600 by 400, so we'll do it smack in the middle, 300 by 200. And then we do the update, don't we? Render present. Yeah, render present. So my point dot draw. That draws it, and then renderer dot. No, it's not that. It's in there, isn't it? SDL render present. The renderer. Right. That should draw point. Let's see. Am I compiling the right thing? Yes, I am. Is it going to error? No. So we should end up with a point. Now, why are we only seeing? Why are we not seeing anything? Just thought. But should you not be using new for main global objects? Well, they're not global at the moment yet, mate. They're not global. What is my profession? I'm a coder. Well, I'm a manager of a coding team. Porn star. Right, now that point is being rendered, it's just that we can't see it. The reason we can't see it is because we've not told it what colour. So let's put another, let's see how we're going to do the colour. how we're going to do the colour. This is where Struct comes into it. Nico's attacked the camera, has he? Hang on. Is that pointing the right way? What are you knocking the camera over for, eh? What are you knocking the camera over for? It's for you and your door in public, eh? You can't see me, can you? Good boy. Where do I work? Yeah. I work for a global company, I'll say that. Nico's fed up with the camera. Do you like his jumper, by the way? He works in England for a major porn studio. No. Right. I'm going to cheat. We're going to say that we're going to draw a white point first. So, SDL render color, isn't it? Render color. Set render draw color. There it is. Renderer 0. Now white. It's white. No, it's red, green, blue. Right. 255, 255, 255, 255. Because that's the alpha. Right. That should give us a white dot. There it is. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there just above well, I'm going around it. There it is. We have got a white dot. Where's my matching? Oh, my matching jumper. Well, Nico's actually nicked one of Aston's jumpers because he wrecked his own. He's nicked one of Aston's. My dog has a pirate jumper, and at the moment her hair looks a bit like Captain Jack. He's gone downstairs, hasn't he? Right, so we've now got a point there, but we can also say that we want to, if we want to put the colour in, yeah. So let's do this. So int colour red, and we'll default it to 255, yeah. Int colour green, int colour blue. Right, and then we'll change this to be colour red, colour green, colour blue. So that will, every time we instantiate this object, by default it will be white, right? So just to prove that, I'm going to compile it again and then run it. There you go. There it is, white. But we can say, okay, I want to create another constructor. Let's just say for another constructor where we're going to specify the colour. Yeah. And then here we're going to say we set the colours. And then when we instantiate the object here, we could say, okay, right, red, green, blue. So let's create a red dot. No, a yellow dot. A yellow dot is red and green, isn't it? 255, 255, 0. There we go. Compile it, run it. We should end up with a yellow dot. And yes, we do. I had to look at that, but it definitely is a yellow dot. It definitely is a yellow dot in there. Hang on, let's see if we can zoom in on this. Can I zoom in on this? Edit, copy. Paste. No, paste as new image. Right, let's zoom in. That should be a yellow dot. And it is. That is a definite yellow dot. That is a definite yellow dot. Right. So we've proved that it works. Not importing your color, your pixel color list. Well, no, because that's going on to. Don't you just want it right? Too many things at once, right? We're just trying to learn this bit. Not going to learn. Not going to bring in constants and all that just yet. So far, UK patron, you are at a month behind, but for us, you pay a month ahead. Is that right? All right. So that's our first class, yeah? C++ Jasmine Purple. That's not going to work. You've just got your bill. All right, okay. Right. So we need to find what's the next logical shape that we're going to want to do on this thing, yeah? The next logical shape. We will get there, mate. We will get there. But the next logical shape. So let me just move this all the way down. Align. Yes, align. So we are going to create another class. And we're going to call it line. But this is going to inherit point. Right? Because we can use the point in the line, yeah, by adding another constructor onto it. But we need some more values. So now the problem with this, these can't be private. These are now have to be protected, because we want to be able to see these values in the classes above. Remember, private, the variable is only seen within the class, right? So when you inherit, the class that the class you're inheriting to cannot see any private variables. Doesn't see. But if you make it protected, which is the other type of scope, it still means it's private within the class, but it's private within the class that's inherited it as well. Yeah? So we've called them protected. Now why is this not liking that? Is that protected? Hang on. Hang on. Is it because...
Ladies and gentlemen, 6502 Kebab has entered the chat.
Has he really? Andy, what are you doing? Right. So, in here, we're going to have... We'll have some protected variables as well. Protected. So we've got X point and Y point, right? So the new ones are X, X. I just suddenly go past the camera. I thought, what was that? Endpoint. And we'll default that to 0 as well. Int Y endpoint. And we'll default that to 0 also. Right. So we need a constructor. And in this constructor, oh, come on, guys. Can't you just wait 20 minutes? You can wait. Out. It's meds time. It's great, their internal clocks, isn't it? So we need a constructor to allow us to do all this. So we can copy this. Because what we need to do now is put, and we'll do XE. Now, we've got X, X2, that'll do. Now, we can I think dude, you can wait. You can wait. You can look at me all you want. You can look at me all you want, mate. You're going to have to wait. You can wait 20 minutes. Alright? Stop it. Stop it. Oh. Stop it, Nico. Stop it. You can... You're making me forget what I'm doing. You're making me forget what I'm doing, mate. Coming in here and moaning is not gonna... What? What am I doing? I've forgotten what I was doing now. I forgot what I was doing. You made me forget what I'm doing. You can wait. You can wait, mate. Can you hear him? Can you hear him? Yeah. Look, everybody can hear you. How come you do not like the meds, but you know you've got to take them? You fight me furiously. Look. 15 minutes, mate. Well, yeah, you too. You too, mate. Right. So our constructor is going to use, right, our point constructor. Now this should work. That should work. Oh, no it won't. There we go. That should work. And then here we do X and oh, Nico, anybody think I was causing you grief? That should work. I don't know why it's complaining about that. No instance of the constructor. Unexpected primary expense. Unexpected prime. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Right. Tell everybody on stream why you're moaning. Come on. Tell everybody on stream why you're moaning. What is your moaning about? Hmm? Hmm? What is your moaning about? Eh? You can't hear me anyway, can you? There we go. Right, come on then. Down you go. I don't know. We'll try it anyway. Hang on. We'll try and put the constructors in. I thought you didn't need to. Oh, have I just done that twice? Yeah. That should work. I don't know why that's complaining. It's still complaining about this. Hang on. expected primary expression before int. That should work. Oh, hang on. Hang on. John. Now you should work. There we go. Right, we're all back on track. Back on track. So what we're doing, we are using one of the point constructors to pass the information across, and then the additional information we're using to do it here. Now we need to do this. We need to use polymorphism now and override this draw. Right? We need to override the draw. So we're going to still do the set color, but this time there is a function, I think, called SDL render draw line. So render draw line. Yeah. And it takes 4 sets of coordinates. So x point, y point, and then we've got x end point, comma, y end point. And then that takes that. So let's go back to our initializer. So we'll create another one. In fact, we'll just grab this. Just grab that. And we'll call this line. My line. And we're going to say, we're going to draw a line from 100, 100. And because we're going to do the x2 at the end. So line 100 to line 500, comma 300. And then we'll do my line draw. Right, so compile it. Does it error? No. Run it. So we should end up with a yellow line. There we go. There we go. Right. The line's going directly through the point. So we're going to change the colour. Make that. So we're going to get a purple. But we're going to up it. We're going to up it. So we're going to make it, offset it by 50. So 50, 450. So we see the dot as well. There we go. So there's the purple line and the yellow dot is there. And that's inheritance and polymorphism. So what you have to say to yourself now, what's the next? What's the next shape? Logical shape. Yeah? What's the next logical shape? What do you think would be the next one? Banana. Circle, yes, but if you keep him within the theme, the next one would be rectangle, wouldn't it? Right? Next one would be rectangle. Right? Because we would change this to be rectangle. but it would be it would inherit line. Yeah. We would then line here. Put x, x2, y2 there. Whoops. We don't need any code.
Oi, John, pay attention to chat.
No. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Let me get there. Let me get there. All right, Mrs. Ice Cream. I will be there. Don't worry. I will be there. Right? Because the rectangle is just 4 lines, isn't it? So the rectangle is just 4 lines. So the first line would be from X point, Y point. So if we go across the top, so that would be Y point, and then X point, no, X end point, Y point to X. So X end point, Y point to X point, yeah, that one. And then X end point, Y end point to X point, comma, that. Yes, mate, I know. That is the draw. No, it's not P time, it's med times, Docster. They're due for the meds. So this is what I meant by give me a chance, right? So we're gonna do rectangle, yeah? And I'll just call it my box. It could be both. No, it's meds time. They know it's meds time. So we'll make the box different colour. So we'll make it what, green and blue? Is that cyan? Is that cyan? And we'll make it 100. Oh, we'll make it do 100 and 500. Yes, I know, Nico. God dear. Dude, what is that noise? Both of yous, what are you doing?
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Are you seeing this? Look. It's there. It's there. Look. It's there. Okay, mate. Okay. Let me do this and then we'll be done, yeah? Oh, thank you, Docster, for the bits. Right. Oh, dear. See, look, you've made me... Oh, can't use rectangle. Can't use rectangle. Right, so we need to call it something else then. We'll call it box. I'm coming, mate. I'm coming. Right, let's try this again. There we go. There we go. One box. And see, now we've... So you've got to remember, we've got a class that point that is... Pack it in. I'll be there in a minute. So we have a... we have a point that you inherit into the line. And then the line is inherited into the box. So it's a multi-level inheritance. So there you go. So there's 3 classes that we can go away with. Now, I'm going to do a stream. I'm going to do a stream tomorrow, and I expect people to have this class structure done. So if you want to go into the triangle, the circle, and then the 5-side, what is it, pentagon, octagon. If you want to go into all of those and create the classes for them, remember you want to, if you've got code, because if you look, right, this box code could be used for rectangle, yeah, because it's exactly the same. So tomorrow I will show you. I think we'll do another stream tomorrow to try and fill out all the other ones, you know, circle and all that, because as Proton said, this doesn't work if you want to rotate them. So we have to do some tweaking to make it do rotation. All right. Well, this. Let's say it's a short stream. It's short stream until tomorrow. I've got to give them their meds because they're going bonkers now, as you can hear. And we'll continue this tomorrow, yeah? And we'll try and get the basis. Alright then, no worries. Alright? And I will do a small stream tomorrow where we'll make these classes a bit more sophisticated. Yeah? We'll make them a bit more sophisticated so we can deal with rotation and stuff like that. Alright then guys, well thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Alright, take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.